Uh,
Your Discord stream is only like half the screen. Did you
Is it?
already do your intro?
no, I can see the full thing.
Is it half the screen? I see the
We didn't
full
really do like an intro.
Hold on,
We
sorry.
just said like what's up.
I just zoomed out and zoomed back in, and it's fine now.
So this is where we were.
Yeah.
Man, you look like a Final Fantasy character, or like, I don't know. Just the way you, just the amount of decorations and shit on you. I don't know, like
I kind of wish I could zoom out a bit.
I could just imagine you in like a party with Cloud. Who was Cloud a part of it? Sorry, Cloud, the guy with the big
Cloud
sword.
Strike is Final Fantasy, yeah.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. Yeah. Come on, Cloud. We have to go.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I guess I kind of can see that sort of thing.
I think
guess.
Cloud has a big ass chain.
Where
You're looking for big chains and stuff. That's Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yeah, and the world is open. I think the guys told us to go somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know where to
go. I'll go to Mysterious Visitor and then read it. I'd probably hear him. Is that the guy? Mentioned that there was a police investigation into my mother's death. I doubt that's true, but if they did, there'd be something about it in the police archives. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Sarai. Oh, so this is a thinking man's game. We actually have to figure out and think about where we want to go.
Is this one that you were talking about?
Yeah, Werner Vogel. Okay, yeah, so that's the guy. And then, what are the other things? Is there anything interesting in the other stuff or no? Photo.
I actually don't remember anything from last week, ironically, except for like the ghost of the past.
I remember there were two rude Turkish men.
Vogel, remember, he said that maybe our mom didn't kill herself like we thought she did, right?
She didn't die of consumption or something?
Yeah, didn't die of consumption like people say. There was like, oh, rumors, but I shouldn't talk about that. Oh, right?
Like,
and we were like, okay. So, what's the bottom right-hand one there?
This one?
Me. Today on the frame media. Oh.
That's that one.
That's, wow, what the heck? Why's that even there?
This is why I get so confused about this entire thing. I wish this was a little bit better because I feel like this entire thing feels too
is there
random.
No tutorial or anything?
Yeah, there's just too much information here. It doesn't like give you concrete information about what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to figure it out. So I think we have kind of an obvious lead here, and for some reason, Ghost of the Past is there, but we don't need to worry about that anymore. I feel like those clues could be like, I don't know, scrapped, but I don't know why they're still there, right?
That's just,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but here they have the seance stuff still, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we have one lead, which I guess maybe is on purpose. So maybe we should go follow it. We can go to the police station right now.
Well, that's cool.
So we have our overworld map, and
it's not open world.
It is open world.
Wait, you can just like walk over there?
Yeah, so like I could literally go to here, Cordona Chronicles, and pick that up, whatever that is.
I think that's a newspaper.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Okay, look at the clue again. It might tell you where the police station is.
City Hall. Here's the police
there
station.
It is. All right, have a walk stream where we just walk the entire way.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with this. I would love to walk it.
Okay, well, I guess it'd be nice, but I mean, it'd be nice if Sherlock had like a bicycle or something.
Yeah, there is. I think it's
actually, can this guy take us?
I think it costs money though to get to like here.
Can this guy actually take us?
Or aren't you rich?
No, I only have 500.
Sherlock Holmes isn't rich, Rip.
Look at your friggin' suit, man. Like, fuck.
It says, oh, I can only travel to the compasses.
Lame.
To the compasses. What do you mean?
So do you see this? There's a compass over
Oh,
here.
so those are the only things you can fast travel to?
Yeah.
Oh, so we do have to walk.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, actually. Or get this guy to carry you, if you want to pay him.
No, that's what it was actually. When I click this, it just
Oh,
goes straight to the map.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like Yakuza, where like when you're walking down the street, you'll encounter side quests and random
I
people.
feel like this is way more closer to Assassin's Creed.
Man, I feel like that would be like horrendously annoying. Because like already I could tell like, oh, you're going the wrong way. Yeah.
You're just walking down the street. Oh no! I have 3 pots here, and yet of all different sizes. And I need to get exactly 2 liters inside this pot. Can you help me, stranger? And then like Dr. Professor Layton music starts playing.
The thing is that like already it feels like it would take enough time for you to walk to the place, right? Oh, you also find more fast travel points. All right, that will
Looks
help
like
it
the
at
way
least.
forward is blocked by a collapsed building. Unfortunately, all the timbers are laying upon each other and we don't know which one to pull out first. Can you help us?
Extra!
Ding, ding,
Extra!
ding,
Look at what
ding,
you've
ding,
done!
ding,
Criminal
ding.
Luca Gallici posing as a media... The cheapest news on the island.
Cheapest news on the island.
Costume vigilante was caught by Cardona's finest. Supervisor saved 7 souls from skirmish in Silverton. Luca, what you've done.
Oh, I want to buy it? I don't know. I only got
No.
580. I want to buy it.
Yeah. We were there. We don't need no damn news. Well, actually, the newspaper might tell you, like, give you an idea of what happened afterwards. Because,
Yeah.
like, if you want to
Okay,
find out whether he was
fine.
sentenced to death or not, right?
Let's do it. Buy it.
Extra! Extra! Luca... The cheapest news on the island.
Shut up, kid. Give me that.
Thank you.
Cost only 1? Wow. There's some bugs here. Scam.
What? Newspaper's not that expensive. Consequences. Down at the occult got more than she bargained for after visit to spiritualist. Her own death. Police arrested Luca Gallici, famous medium, blah, 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 blah. Confessed to the murder of the noblewoman in unlikely development. The investigation was investigated not by police, but another guest at the hotel, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Investigating officer said the crime appears to be consequence of the theft carried out during Mr. Gallici's seance. Sources that tell the Chronicle, Gallici has a checkered past and ought to expect severe consequences. It doesn't tell us whether he was sentenced to death or not. Fuck.
Literally says checkered past. That's the same thing that you said back then.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it John's diary? Isn't John like not real?
Damn, you're right.
Ah.
John keeps our notes for us.
I guess. This game is so weird because they made
Man, they got
Watson.
plumbing. Look at that.
Actually, when you go look at John's diary, it talks as if like it's not. Sherlock keeps annoying passersby and thus is starting to annoy me. Why can't he ask the right questions? So Luca killed the lady, and what the heck? It's like it is a diary from John's perspective. However, we know John is Sherlock's imaginary friend, so Sherlock is like writing a diary from someone else about him. So
Does that mean that he meets Watson much later? Like,
In
how
this one,
old is
why would
Sherlock?
no. In this one, it said during the funeral thing that John has been, or no, in the Mind Palace. Sorry, John has been my imaginary friend since childhood. I think it was in the Mind Palace or something.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Yeah, but John has always been an imaginary friend since childhood.
Okay, where's the police station? Oh,
Oh, there's
You
just
know,
a bit
it's
of
kind of a wasted opportunity. They should have made the Mind Palace like a place you could actually go to and walk around in.
Oh, that would be probably annoying if you needed to go there a lot. Because then you need to load it up every time and like switch back and forth between like the crime scene and your Mind Palace, right?
Oh yeah, okay, alright.
If there was like a good smooth way to do it, then maybe. But you know.
Whoa. I just entered from a large-ass building to a small-ass room.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
Oh, here we go. Pick up
What
sticks
happened
game.
exactly?
Mini
A
game.
tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I
Here,
need to
I
look
have
up some
this
records
puzzle
too.
for you to
Here's
solve
the
to
address.
prove it.
Good luck.
That's point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah.
Well, if you could solve this puzzle for me, then I suppose there's no harm in letting you try.
I don't know. It's like, oh, before you do that, I need to organize all my notes and something, blah blah blah, and then like it has like a.
Hey,
Unfortunately,
where
I
are we
can't
supposed to
make
go?
sense of the. I can't make sense of the organization structure here. They got all these weird symbols.
Okay.
1A, 2
We need
7,
to go to the-
7 2.
Hellier is located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way. Yeah, sorry about that. I was losing my track listening to
Yeah.
Ethan.
Bought some
Just
fudge.
gunfighting in this game.
Nice. I bought some fudge earlier in the week from like a place that's like a pretty high-end candy store. And like,
Oh
so
god, just wait. We're going to need to figure out the street names and shit. Go look at the thing again.
Knights Road?
Knights
I'm trying to
Road.
find Knights Road.
Oh, there to the left of the police station, just next to it.
oh yeah,
Oh.
right there, down.
And what was the other one? Knights Road and Trinity.
Okay, Knights Road and Trinity Way is just around the corner. Yeah, right there,
Oh,
in the middle of Knights Road, basically. Is at the corner of it, right?
yeah.
Anyways,
So
yeah,
if-
Ethan, so you got fudge. No, this is the wrong side, I think.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you got some fudge.
And I'm eating it right now. It's good, but it's so goddamn sweet. It's like a block of solid sugar.
Ain't that the truth?
Actually, you know what's funny is it comes in so it looks like they made it in like a red loaf pan. And then lower on the pan, it's a little bit better. It's not as sweet. So like they cut it into like slabs, they call it. So basically almost like sliced bread. Except it's solid, fudge.
Yeah.
Lower
I'm
on
pleased
the
to meet
piece,
you, Mom. My name is Sherlock
it's a little
Holmes. I'm
bit,
here to sketch the thief
better,
for the
like
police
fattier,
investigation.
whereas higher on the piece,
Oh,
it's almost like
another
it's
one.
crystallized sugar.
I
on
hope
top.
you'll be more patient
What the
than the
hell?
previous sketches,
But yeah,
Signore.
it all looks the same. It all looks like the same piece of fudge.
Oh, let's do it differently.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Senor. Whoa.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking, an utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right.
Ah,
never
there
mind.
we go.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my
Well,
workshop.
Sherlock,
at the
let's
back.
see how you
Be
are at
careful,
identifying.
won't you?
So we want a big nose, a sharp chin, eyebrow ridges the size of like, I don't know, friggin' dinner plates.
I bet you one day we're going to walk somewhere and then what's it called?
We're gonna see
John,
some
no,
sort of goblin.
John, no. John does something that is real, and it's like you didn't realize, but that's somebody who looks
Wait, that
exactly
creeped me
like John, and they're real. They're not a figment of your imagination. I bet you there's gonna be something like that. Like maybe he bumps into you or like fights you because like there's like a thing going on, and you're like what, or something like that.
Summarize it for Seth.
Hey Seth, what's up? So last time we were at the cemetery, right? And we talked to like the painter guy that was like, ho, maybe I know something about your mom, maybe I don't. Follow my plan, right? And we were like, okay, yeah, sure. He told us that the police investigated our mom's death 10 years ago, and maybe it was not a suicide or death by whatever, right? And then sorry, not a suicide. Maybe it just wasn't what exactly people thought it was. Maybe it was actually maybe it was a murder or something like that, right? So we're going to see the police guys, but the police guys can't let us see their archives because they have a little problem with some old lady they need help identifying the criminal with. And we're helping them out with that right now. And this old lady, like, you know.
Oh no, it's all wrong. You look nothing like him.
What is wrong exactly?
Why, everything. He had glasses and bruises and... Were you listening to me at all?
We hit dead ends with your... Oops, what's that? You can't change clothes in front of it. Dead ends with your investigations, you don't just approach. Luckily, Sherlock has a penchant for disguise. Wardrobe. Oh, there's makeup.
Sunglasses.
Bruises.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Angular and evil-looking.
What's
God,
angular?
it was the painter.
My
Oh,
God.
really?
No, I'm just saying because
the
it's funny
painter,
because
I
the
think,
painter
was
guy
well-
had weird square glasses too, didn't he?
The painter
he
was
did.
well
Your
dressed.
face is too innocent now.
He also had like the
What do
most
you mean,
weirdest.
too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a mustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
This is the great Sherlock Holmes, guys. Don't forget.
Oh, hold on. Is there an audio thing so I could have so that it doesn't like mute itself later? Voting duration? What's voting duration?
Oh, I think that's if for some reason you want chat to vote or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
That's kind of funny. But what would chat vote on? Like, move on to the next mystery already? You're taking too long, dickhead, or something?
It's
And
like
You're
the
like,
thumbs up or
no,
the...
I'm almost there, chat. Give me more time. Give me more time. Just one more hour. Just one more hour, chat.
It
And they're
probably-
voting like, no.
They're probably voting stuff like to either, like for that Galici guy, help him escape or...
Oh,
Condemn
voting
him.
like whether one conclusion or another. That's also something.
So she said I'm too innocent looking?
You need to get a mustache.
Mustache.
Get a mustache.
Evil man mustache.
You need a Hitler
Oh,
mustache.
okay.
No, like a little mustache to twirl the thing.
Yeah,
Talk
you
to
need a
John,
handle.
see
You
what
need
he
a. You,
thinks.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
okay, so the mustache was fine. She, like any woman, she has more to complain about. Sorry, chat.
Fancy, ugly beige suit. The worst suit in the game,
Wow,
just
that's
awful.
Really uncalled for. I mean, every guy
Why
who
is it saying
complains
it's
is just as much as
beige?
any women.
Didn't I tell you about the hat?
I don't know.
It didn't go well with
I-
his suit.
maybe I
That
should say
man had
old woman
no dress
kinda
sense at
thing.
all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat,
Yeah.
Like-
So the suit is fine, but needs a hat.
Now it needs a head, yeah. The
Regular
bolt-
hat.
Yeah, it would be a bomber's hat.
Bowler hat, yeah.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than
Just the
sketching.
minute you get the
Before
hat
I
on.
go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Did she just offer you a free police outfit?
Yeah. It's called a disguise now. You can disguise
That's
as a
called
police
impersonating a police officer, you mean?
officer. Oh yeah, that's a crime. Actually, you're right.
Would it be a crime from back in the day?
It probably would be.
Absolutely.
100%. Okay.
I don't know. That was a legit question.
Yeah, I mean, a person
imagine
the authority in any way.
Imagine impersonating a military or naval officer. That's pretty bad, right? So why wouldn't it be
I
the
would
same
assume.
for impersonating a police?
Yeah, but like
Well, the thing is that
this is like 1800s, right? So
I could expect that law in Rome, okay?
like if you're
Impersonating a legionnaire.
impersonating
Rome
yeah,
was
but Rome was
impersonating
way
a-
more advanced of a civilization.
We're talking about these 17th
Rome was
century.
more advanced a civilization than the 1800s of Britain.
Yeah, this is 18. Yeah, sorry.
Bam! Shots
Yeah.
fired.
For an
Shade.
early age,
Rome.
yeah, they were.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
hey,
advanced. They
what
were
do you
advanced.
mean? This is like 1,000 years later than Rome. You think Britain didn't advance?
No. What he means is like Rome had was very of a very mature civilization that had like developed all sorts of laws and stuff like that for like these sort of eventualities and stuff like that. Now, maybe back in the day, it was like everyone understands impersonating a police officer to be wrong, but they never like made it into like law because they realize how much harm it can do or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the police station up there.
I think it's just common sense that that impersonating an authority of any sort would be bad, because it just means that you could scam your way into something.
Yeah, because at least the way I see it is if the police has power over people in the way that in a regular society it does, then impersonating a police officer allows you to steal that authority and like power over people for yourself, essentially, right?
Yeah, that is. The authority's invested in them, and you're stealing that authority.
To make it a Windows mode.
Okay.
I just don't want the lag to be there.
Hey, I
It
wonder.
could be nauseous.
You know how sometimes today you get like strippers dressed as police officers or firemen and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I wonder if that
You don't want to
happened
go back
back-
to the police station?
I want to go to the tailor shop first because they said that you can get free stuff just in case, right? So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just do that first and before going in?
It would be the worst. You go on the street and you found a cop, and when you ask him to come with you, instead of like helping him with the crime, he tears away his pants. Like when you just grab the top, it just pulls it off.
Like at a Halloween party, is anyone a doctor? I'm a doctor. Like 3 guys come out and then
Take
like,
a look.
I mean a real
Try it
doctor. And then,
on.
oh no,
It'll be
not
an-
really. No, not real doctor. Thing like
This day and age, everyone's a doctor.
Sorry, hold on.
Quick, I need a distraction. Don't worry, I got this. It's like, but no, like imagine in the past, like in Rome, you get
Nice
hired like a
purchase.
gigolo or something, and they come dressed as a legionnaire. They're like,
The finest
Or like a
clothes for the
gladiator.
finest
yeah, or like a
citizens.
gladiator. Man,
Well, they cost
Yeah,
a lot of
I
money.
could see that.
I'd like
Ooh,
that.
Wow,
job.
oh my god, that's a shiny silk shirt.
Oh, damn. It's like a fish.
Yeah, it has that nice pattern on it. Is
Okay,
there
so
a
we
night
can't.
armor?
Think it over.
Yeah,
Wait,
Take
go-
your time.
sorry.
I think I
The
saw night
finest
armor there.
clothes for the finest citizens.
She's like an Oblivion like merchant. What the hell is this? Now you really are a Final Fantasy character.
Wait, to the left. There's like
Oh yeah,
on the
there's like
side
different
number
ones. Yeah,
150
there at
red.
the left and the 150 with the red. What the hell is this?
Freaking-
This
It's
is the
like a plate
crappiest looking
carrier or
armor
some shit.
I've ever
What
seen.
is this? Thug.
What the hell is this? Thug armor, knives out.
Where's the armor in this? Just having shoulder plate and an open chest doesn't count as armor.
Is this Dark Souls
John's
now or
armor.
something?
John's armor. You're
He's a
dressed
lucky
as
guy.
John.
Look, he's got a four-leaf
He's
clover.
Irish, I think.
Wait, the imaginary friend?
Yes. I think because John is Irish or something.
I believe so, yeah. That's correct.
Oh my god! Wow, I never realized Sherlock Holmes was so progressive for a time. A British man and an Irish man friends? Scandal.
This place is lagging. Anyways, let's go to the police.
Yeah.
Go down here and then take a right.
There into the... It's funny, like, having to actually navigate streets.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember like Amanda Lore did a review on like an investigation in the last old video game, but it was a Blade Runner.
Oh yeah?
Kinda...
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
No trouble at all, he says,
Who'd have
lying.
thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say
I'm
your
not
name
sure that's
was?
how it works.
Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Well, at least I got some money. Where's the
It's
archive?
like, you see, I have a side gig as a dancer.
I need some tearaway pants.
I always need tearaway pants.
Who's this guy?
He's literally invisible. Single parent. Damn, you called him out.
Oh yeah. I thought what was interesting about the detective story for the Blade Runner one is that the replicant can be anybody, is randomized each let's play, or like each play, and will have different dialogue and choices and shit.
Yeah.
But one of the possibility is that the protagonist himself could be a replicant and just doesn't know it.
Yeah, that's like in the original Blade Runner. It's like, oh, maybe Decker is a replicant.
Was he?
There is in I think it was the director's cut or it was something like that. There's like a weird implication / blurring that like maybe there's something with Deckard, like might be a replicant, but that's purposefully left vague because it was like, what's it called? It puts everything into perspective of like, you know, like you could be exactly like them, sort of thing like that, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you're human and they're just like a whole other guy. It's like, you know what I mean?
Is that Mandalore Gaming you said it was?
Yeah.
Though, as well, it may have been just that the agency guys were like hunting him because of he had sex with the replicant group.
Yeah, he did. It wasn't. It was just that he had sex and had a kid with a replicant.
Well, in the original, there was like no kid or anything like that. He just fell in love with her, sort of thing. And they sort of ran away
no.
together,
In the new one, it's continuations like between the two movies. They
There
had
is
a
a
kid
kid.
or whatever.
In the new one, there is a kid. Yeah,
I
but
thought that was supposed to be impossible.
that's why it's supposed to be amazing, or that's why it's a revelation.
Oh yeah, that happened in the Blade
In the-
Runner 2077.
Yeah. I just
Wait, no,
watched.
sorry. What's the Blade? The new? No, so that's Cyberpunk 2077. What's the new Blade Runner called? Blade Runner 2042 or something?
This is
Yeah,
Blade
something
Runner
like that.
2020.
2021.
Just wait. So what's happening here?
Actually, wait.
Wait. What's going on in the game right now? Sorry, we weren't paying attention. George, you're finding evidence and stuff like that for our mom's death, right?
No, I'm trying to select 3 evidence of the searching criteria of the police archive. Find out the story of Violet Holmes.
Oh, you're trying to find the right file.
I find it hilarious how the original Blade Runner, the period of the first movie takes place at 2019.
What?
The original Blade Runner took place in 2019.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
the book was written at 1968, so the person probably thought, oh yeah, in 80 years we'll have flying cars and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible.
You know what, Ethan? It's funny when you say like, I thought that was supposed to be impossible. It's like, yeah, it was supposed to be impossible. It's like saying like, what? You're telling me a man in Jerusalem came back from the dead after being crucified by the Romans? That's impossible. Unless, of course, he was the son of God or something like that. But that'll never happen.
You're
And then,
telling
like-
me one man can forgive us for our sins? Nah, I can't believe it.
Nah, that'll never happen.
All I found
That'll
in
be
the
the
archive
day.
is DMT.
I kind of realized you two, like, when you talk about that, you kind of sound like a donkey. You know who that guy
Oh
is?
yeah.
Video game
Piece of
donkey.
Violet Holmes.
Yeah,
April
yeah.
9, 1869. Stonewood, Ransere. There are no documents inside at all. Seems
Maybe somebody should be taking notes.
there really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing.
Okay, but we can look at more stuff. So we know what was in Grand Serre.
Are you really gonna take notes, Jonah?
Probably not. I have to take notes on other stuff right now.
Okay.
Oh, this is really good.
I have no idea what George is doing right now, or how's he? He's looking into his mom's
There we go.
death. I know, but it's like the way he's looking through all these documents is crazy.
He's searching the police archives based on criteria, trying to find files on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was mostly ignoring you guys' conversation.
Okay.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really?
How much did you forget?
What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
How much did you forget? You forgot like the first 12 years of your life or something? What the heck?
Repressed memories, right?
Oh,
That's
how
possible.
much can you really repress? Where do you live?
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, for one thing, I remember in the modern TV show of Sherlock Holmes that was called, I forget what it was called, right?
Sherlock?
No, it was the other one, Elementary. In that one, he's quite forgetful actually, and doesn't know. Well, not forgetful, but he doesn't know some basic stuff like what's it called? Things like the specific order of planets or something like that, or like.
No, that was the British one.
No, that was in Elementary.
That was in the British one, not the American one.
No, because I remember he did the thing where he poured water into another cup and it overflowed, and my brain has limited space, so I use it.
No, that
more.
was the British. I remember seeing that scene in the British one. the one where he's not a detective
I'm
in
done with
America.
the archives for now.
where
Can I
he's,
help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact,
with
you
the
can.
British Watson and
The thing
everything.
is, our chief inspector has
Rather than
vanished,
the Asian
as if we
woman
weren't
Watson.
undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor, basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit.
What the
Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
What the heck? Oh, they're taking
Okay.
us to the-
Man, this police station has as much qualification as.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic. A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Man, they've taken us into the Resident Evil dungeon.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Okay.
Watch George empty his entire clipping.
Well, you literally have dead-eye bullet time.
Yeah.
Damn, Sherlock is a cowboy.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
This guy also
Wow.
teleports.
I make a deduction that this body,
Come
that
on,
this
Sherry,
guy
it's
was
just like in
murdered by
childhood.
me.
That's really hard to do. This is hard to do.
Yeah, you can't do that unless your feet are braced on something.
Steady,
and your feet are
Sherry.
not.
Steady. And go.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
What is this?
I think it's like a race.
My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
Aiming slows time. How do I get remove switch help with nearby houses?
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Why do you need to?
Why?
If you're having a
Alright, let's
problem
move
with
on,
enemies
Sherry.
with armor,
If you
shoot
stand here
at
and
the
use your
armor.
snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated.
Sherlock can blow a snuff box in nearby enemies to design and press X.
What's your snuff box filled with? Fucking.
Stand.
Oh my god.
Must recharge after each use, but every rest you make
Sherry,
speeds
you
up the
guessed it,
recharge.
You can't use the powder when he has a helmet. I've been sending you brain signals.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results.
This is so weird.
This is very strange,
You
yes.
fill your snuff box with powdered
It's-
glass.
Oh, this is like the weirdest.
Your pistol's
do I
pretty
just
cool,
talk
but I don't know why
must
they
say
didn't just
your
give you
results
a
aren't as
revolver.
bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as
not?
easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
I think it's because his pistol is based
Not
on
at
a
all.
clip
I can hit them
magazine
all with one
or
shot.
something. Clips.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Why does it call you Sherry?
This entire town is my playground.
I understand they give you a clip-zine, but
I'm coming.
I don't know. There's like no real reason
Blank rounds that still shoot bullets.
And set people on fire.
No, you killed him.
Oh, oops.
You... No killing anyone.
That kills people.
You could have injured the poor fella. I can't allow you to carry a gun if you'll only use it to kill. Your task is to detain. Don't forget that. Once again, without the brutal shootout this time. Let's start over, boys.
He failed.
Does Sherlock have melee?
Good.
I'm just saying, from a design perspective, I feel like there's no reason to give him an auto pistol.
It's their choice. I
don't
They want them
it's
to
like,
have some action in this game.
when they say auto pistol, I think they just meant like a semi-automatic.
Oh,
Because,
smacked you in the head.
I couldn't miss the
Means like
party.
auto reloading.
There.
Right this way.
Oh shoot.
because
I'm coming for you.
it was also at this point where guns were
doing?
you still have to like manually
Looking in
like,
first.
load each shot.
Oh, how do I?
I'm
Sorry.
coming for you.
I don't know how to. Okay. What? I don't.
Murder is still excessive, right? Don't instead destroying your opponent. Get in closer and press left click to arrest and follow the cues
I couldn't
promptly
miss
to
the party.
immobilize your foe.
Shoot him.
There's no
Shoot him
cues.
and then engaging.
Yeah, there's no cues. How do I get the cues up?
Throw the dust at him. Throw the dust at him.
It's not charged yet.
Okay, then lure him underneath this spigot thing and shoot it.
Sorry, I'm trying to lure him. There we go.
Oh, there we go. There, he's vulnerable. There, move left. Hey.
No more crime for you until next month.
How
Okay.
does he have a bottle?
The fuck does that mean?
No, never mind.
How do I arrest him?
I think
Ow.
that means he's incapacitated and like covered.
You just shot him in the chest.
I know.
Snuff's ready.
Ow.
I'm coming.
Maybe you need to shoot off his armor before you can arrest him.
No. I have to do that.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Oh no.
Pretty great. What is this gun cat bullshit?
You know that's what the boffins be doing. The boffins just
Shoot
you
off
can't
his-
you can't do that until you shoot off his mask.
Knock this guy out.
Shoot off his hat.
No, you don't need to shoot off his hat. I think it's just his mask.
Now go get him. Slam him.
He just randomly teleported.
This is so weird.
So okay, guys, from the
It's
Sherlock.
just the game.
You
It's
proved
just the game.
yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I
What
can't
were you
believe you
saying?
did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same
I don't
on
know.
the
I
street,
sucked at that.
and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it.
So,
But at the
guys,
same time,
based on
it
what you
will
know
never
of
remember.
Sherlock,
I'll tell
like
Stark all
various
the necessary
iterations of
details
Sherlock.
about your successful certification. Congratulations.
I liked it when he was
Now
holding
you're
a cane.
certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
And like including
you,
the
my
Robert
friend.
Downey Jr.
Now,
one that
Shall we
beats
head for
people up,
Stonewood
right?
Manor?
Yeah.
Don't know. You have
Who
the
do you
whole
think
island to
would win?
investigate. It's all up to
Joe
you.
Rogan or Sherlock Holmes
In a fist fight?
in a fight?
Out of all the Sherlocks, you mean?
I mean, like, you know, the Sherlocks are kind of like bundled together. This doesn't mean that they gain the strength of every one. This means that like it's kind of averaging between them.
Yeah, probably Sherlock Holmes, even if he's like physically weaker, is like, I detected that the side of your left knee is pretty weak, and just like shatters it with like
Yeah,
a
but
karate chart.
if you didn't know, Joe Rogan is a super experienced fighter. He's like partially like built the MMA in America, sort of thing like that. Like he's
Oh,
knowledgeable, sort of thing like that.
I'm
Right?
not saying Joe Rogan. I mean, that's
He's not just a
professional.
fighter, sort of thing like that.
So like,
okay.
Okay, fine. How about Joe Rogan in his prime?
Probably Joe Rogan, I guess. We were also like remember like
I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes is 100% fictional, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, even Sherlock Holmes in the Robert Downey Jr. one lost to a guy that was just big.
Well,
Yeah,
he was a monster.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't think Sherlock Holmes is entirely like a physical fighter. He's just a smart dude. So against someone who is like a martial artist, I don't see him entirely winning.
I would say Sherlock is learned in hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that. He like a martial artist, but it's not his. The Robert Downey Jr. one makes it seem like he's a freaking savant at anything he tries. Like, oh, chemistry, physics, astrophysics, astronomy, astrology. Fucking.
Well, I mean, if you're smart, you're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just hand-to-hand combat, yeah, you probably would lose. But if it's like, I don't know, like using the environment or doing some sneaky shit, maybe, I don't know.
Did the original Sherlock in the books fight?
Not in any ones that I read. However, he was strong.
Oh yeah. It says, my strength is not much more feeble than his own. And he
Okay.
back.
Do you guys want to do the bandit lair?
Okay.
Why would you go to the bandit lair? What's about it?
I was sitting there, minding my own
It's a side
business, and a
story.
traitor hit the soldier and he crashed on my table. How could I
Or
stay
do we
calm
want
so
to just
my
do the
back
main
bites?
story?
Um,
We just do the main story.
sure, we could do the main story for now and do some like other side stuff.
Unrelated, somebody just was trying to tell me about like some sort of side scroller Dark Soul-esque game, like instead of, but except you're playing as like nice Redwall style.
Darkest dungeon except with mice?
No, Dark Souls.
Oh.
Yeah, well, except you're like a mouse.
Tale of Despero.
I'm gonna say that Sherlock can defeat common rabble easy, you know? But when it comes to like some real stuff, he's gonna have some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, like we're talking about thugs. Like MMA is, it's actually like peak fighting.
Oh yeah, keep in mind this is like in the 1800s. They didn't even have like they didn't even there wouldn't even be the kind of like techniques invented in this era. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan literally has fighting from like the future.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I kind of don't get that. I mean, how did fighting technology, like hand-to-hand techniques, advance?
Well,
Like,
okay.
You had like.
I know this one. So basically, well, the thing is, like, you're.
Hold on, like people have been having hand-to-hand and fighting each other for like 10,000 years at that point. How had it not progressed to like an apex? Okay,
Well,
yeah,
okay,
you can make your point.
Okay, in it, how do you say? In Europe, like people preferred weapons martial art. If you were a noble, you didn't learn how to fight a dude so much. I mean, you can. It does happen. People do like the old timely boxing. But what was more popular among nobles was using a sword and a gun, because that defended you a lot better as well. If you had a sword or a gun on you. So it never really caught. By the way, I'm talking about late. We're talking medieval combat. Yeah, no. A medieval soldier would easily kick the ass of anyone modern today, because if he's a veteran, he knows how he will know how to kick an ass.
Yeah. I imagine you get into a scuffle or two, easy.
That was actually pretty good.
Alright.
It's partially kind of, I think, because like when they say martial art, it really is like kind of an art, right? And it's developed over time, part as a culture, part as like a kind of cultivated like thing, right?
Yeah.
where you kind of like need to train and test so much techniques and stuff like that and develop it that like it takes a long time to do, right?
Oh, you know, it could kind of be like cooking. Like, it's a technology, and any technology can be lost, or you know, simply not practiced.
There is another factor. It's how rigid Western martial art. I wouldn't even call it martial art. It's basically just boxing, which is more of a sport.
Boxing is a sport with like that.
Yeah.
Like, MMA itself is like better at fighting than any individual martial art.
Yeah, like
and like it's kind of funny because like
because it's mixed. You can use whatever.
Yeah, I saw a good example of like how like I feel like when it comes to Western, they kind of just make shit up when they do martial art. I know this because I saw like a video somewhere how like British commandos do martial art. It looks like they kind of made it up on the can spot because they look really cartoony. Like if you want to sneak off if you want to sneak them on a good old Jerry, you gotta you sneak up behind him, grab him by the ankles, pull it so he falls on his face and kick him in the bollocks. That's actually how they train to like fight. At least if you're trying to be sneaky, which include kicking, like basically grabbing in the leg, making them fall forward and kicking them in the balls. It also in terms of like actual martial arts, it's also depending how rigid it is, because like if you look at like Asian martial art, they're like, it's like you better do it this way. We don't want you changing it in any way possible. That's why I like MMA fighters. Whenever there's whenever MMA fighters get pit against a martial artist, so like a traditional Asian martial artist, the traditional artist usually loses, one, because he's not trained against a resisting opponent, and two, traditional martial art just remain the same. They don't change.
Part of a traditional martial art, like I said, has been tied up in culture, so it's not purely about fighting anymore. Part of it is to do the motions because they are like part of the culture, sort of thing like that, right? As well, MMA is drawing from like all over the world and trying to like cobble it together into like the best fighting system that they could possibly do.
It's like they're like the MMA fighters are like Olympians of fighting. They're doing just that.
MMA fighters are min-maxers of fighting.
Yeah, they're min-maxing the fighting to the, you know.
And as well, MMA fighters are always like if you're an MMA fighter, you are always like going up against and fighting other people all the time. That's like what it's purely about, kind of thing like that, right?
Oh my god, I remember I told Jonah this before, but man, I think it was MMA or it might have been boxing, but there's this guy called
There's a guy called what?
There's a guy called the Zombie.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
I forget what it was, but it's because my friends were telling me about it. I don't watch MMA or boxing, but my friends are telling me about it. So the Zombie, they call him the Zombie because he's a tough guy. He's a big guy, and you know, he's just like, I guess he's kind of, you know, got a zombie-like face, but that's not what makes him a zombie. What makes him a zombie is that, so he's not very skilled at fighting compared to the other guys in the competition. But the thing is that, you know, he's in there, he's throwing punches and stuff like that, because he's kind of got a technique. But after a certain point, when the other guy is just like beating him up, right? Like dodging out of his punches and stuff. Then the other guy, like, I don't know, he gets hit in the head one too many times, and then he just fucking loses it. He just starts walking forwards and eats every hit that the enemy can throw at him, and he just swings like crazy, and he knocks the other guy out.
He just goes rage mode, yeah.
Yeah, he just like, so he goes forward without any care for his own like health, and just starts swinging despite getting hit like a zombie. And my friend said Like, that dumbass technique, somehow, he wins against opponents much better than he is. Like, he wins fights he has no right to win.
Okay, I am so lost.
So that's like, I thought that was really cool, you know, it's just like after a certain point he just goes zombie mode and then fucking 8 kills him. It's like,
You fight like a gorilla out there.
yeah.
Have you
What are
seen
you looking-
the?
What are you looking for, George?
He moved his arms
Yes.
in kind of like a jerking windmill motion to demonstrate his fighting technique. I thought that was really funny. You know?
You're looking for this specific manor
Yeah.
in the
Yo,
picture.
have you heard of was it? This is username maybe sometime.
Do you have a street name or something like that, or what?
Yeah, Grand Sarai is all I know. And it's just next to the church.
Grand.
Just this
Oh,
church.
I
and
mean
there's
you
a
have the
bridge.
district Grand Sarai.
All it
Oh god, this is a
says-
big district. Flashing Manor, policeman in front of a manor, Missouri. Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Sarai. Had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must be somewhere nearby. So go into the map.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
to the
I
map.
did the wrong.
So-
See, the bridge is right here.
And is that? However, it said a bridge and a church on a hill.
Yeah. So there's the
So
hill
the church,
with the
the
church.
church,
So,
the church, I guess. So
Yeah,
that's
let me
the
go
church that we can
backwards
see
for-
behind you there, right? So wait, is that the church that you're left?
Yep, that's the church, I believe, because there's a giant hill and there's a bridge right here. Right. So maybe if I can go in. Well, let's see if I can get in.
I was thinking that like the bridge probably. I thought that the bridge might have meant like a bridge rather than like that little thing, right?
Oh, maybe.
As well, the church being on a hill might mean that like it's visible from like quite far away, meaning it would be closer to the right there where that bridge over the water is, right?
This one?
No, there's no church over there, so that would be closer to Maltese Bridge.
Is it possibly the one on Silent Way?
Silent Way.
So south of your location, you see there's a Silent Way, and then to the right of it, it goes into like a roundabout. Silent Way,
Oh, there.
and that roundabout. And see, because the front of it is facing away from the church, so that might be a good way to hide a building in this game.
Okay, let's give that a shot. I don't know.
Maybe, but one thing is because the church is on this huge hill, right? You would be able to see it from a bit further away. It wouldn't just be like immediately vicinity.
See if this is actually possible to get through.
There's a lot of trees with fruit.
Can't go in there.
Have you ever heard of the fight style capoeira? It's like a Brazilian dancing fighting style.
No.
No.
It's kind of interesting because it was formed because street fighting was illegal. So what the Brazilian did was like they kind of make this fight look like a dance. So when you fight, it goes into this weird dancing kind of thing. But this actually used in MMA sometimes because you're basically because the move involves a lot of like being a fucking Beyblade, where you kind of twirl, and when you do a hit, it's actually like, you know, you're building momentum from doing these spins, and you do a hit. Obviously, an MMO fighter won't use it like beginning and to end, because they're very kind of heavy and slow. But when you get
Did you pass by that place?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He did. You're there.
yeah,
And it
but
wasn't-
yeah.
I don't know. That sounds kind of like one of those anime things where it's like, oh, because he couldn't do this, he did this, and then it's like, okay, buddy, I'll believe it for this story, but other than that, I'm not really gonna believe it.
No, that's fair.
You know what I mean? It's a little bit
Yeah.
too far fetched. And I'm like,
I listen to the story. I think the reality is more of it's kind of used as a show. like I think that's the legend of it. I think the reality is it's like a show because when you do the Brazilian fight, it's like you play music. You play music, and it kind of looks like a show. Yeah,
Did you know gaming?
yeah.
Boxing was invented due to rival aquamarine subdiving fights, because that's the best way to fight underwater when you're in a 200-pound diving suit, and it just because there were rival claims to deep sea wrecks or something like that. That's what it sounds like. It's like, what the fuck, bruh? What the? What the? That makes zero sense. Wait, to your left, to your left.
This way.
No, never mind.
Not quite it. Man, this game.
Oh, there's like.
Can you see the church? Can you
I
see
haven't
the
really
church from
been
here?
looking for the last like 20 minutes.
Oh, there's a church here.
There's another church. Oh my God, there's another church.
Did it say which church or just a church?
It just says a
A
church.
church on a hill.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
a
there's a
bridge
church
and a
on a
church
hill.
on a hill.
So a church
Oh, okay.
and
I
a
found it.
bridge.
I found it.
Hi there.
I found it.
Fucking
See, I have
Sherlock's
to
an
go
asshole. He's
down,
just ramming into
right.
people like full tilt.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies.
You just get there, you're sweaty as fuck.
Oh, it's up here.
Ah,
Is it up here?
This is an immaculate rock
Yeah.
to build a church on.
This is the hill to the church.
You get what I mean, John?
Okay. Now you could actually look from here and see if you could see any places. Oh, there's little telescopes.
Church of Saint
It just goes
Nicholas.
nowhere.
Oh, they don't let you see anything?
Yeah, it
Oh, I
doesn't.
guess they're more for looking out onto the water, yeah. So, the bridge would be that direction, wouldn't it?
Yes,
This
it
way?
would be there. Staring here.
So maybe it's that big, gray
This one?
box above
Yeah, I
you
was
there.
thinking of this one.
Something like that.
The really big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big one that looks like it could hold a game.
Ah, here we are.
Ah, Stonewood Manor. That's
So it
where
was this one.
It is there. Just skip it.
I don't care.
There we go.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here. And it's...
My brother Mycroft's letter. Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for what would mean it. For it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. You're expending more time and energy. Retreading one steps is at best childish indulgence and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you were better off for not witnessing, despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited her mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. Time for you to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
Seems as
The
if
After reading
nation
that,
needs
I am
me.
even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know.
Mycroft. Mycroft just literally called us out.
Hard read.
Yeah.
I am interested how like everybody's creating the family line of Sherlock Holmes more than ever now. Because like, wasn't there a Netflix on Sherlock Holmes'
She is.
sister? Even though
Our old
that was
manor.
never an actual
It's
thing.
smaller than I remember.
Yeah.
You were a couple of feet
James
shorter back
Holmes!
then, Sherry.
Sherlock Holmes!
Or maybe
Gallery's
it's
here.
bigger on the
Oh,
inside.
my ears.
Don't worry, love calories. That would, oh god, I would die if like, I think it was Enola Holmes. Yeah, Enola like comes by like helping someone and she goes, "Don't worry, love calories." And I was like, oh, I'm gonna actually die. Jesus
it's
Christ,
I did
that's
not
kind of
expect you to
morbid.
still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
It's a
That's
wooden
kind of
doll.
morbid.
Hey, that's
It's a
Wooden
life-size
Joe.
wooden doll.
He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious. An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief.
reconstruct the crime scene.
Wait, I can?
You still
No,
got
I was just
stacks
saying
of
imagine
wood
you
here.
could. I wasn't
It's
saying you
been like-
could.
It's been like 10 years and you still got wood just laying around here on for like wood fire.
Am I lagging? Oh my god, it's lagging.
Oh no, brother. We got a mystery to solve.
With the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier. Perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
We were in the bushes at the right side, I think. No, not there. I mean, like, in the hedge, when you're looking from the door. When you're looking from the door, at the right side. So, like, here would be your left. Here would be your left.
This one?
No, not immediately. Not in the immediate bushes, but, like, in the hedges over at the corner of the garden, I mean.
Oh, okay.
What did you say her name was? Holmes' sister?
Enola.
Enola.
So turn to the right now.
Hold on. Oh, that's just a fast travel point. Sorry.
Would she have a gal pal as
I
her crime
don't know.
solver
I
partner?
don't know.
Not
Probably,
sure. I didn't
if
watch
it
it.
was one of those things. So like you were in these like bushes here or something like that. Maybe around the gazebo or something.
This place does not want to work with me. It's lagging AF.
Just like the way you're looking, it's like I don't know.
No, the lag is actually killing me.
Okay.
Enola, I got this anonymous letter of love, but I don't know who sent it. You gotta help me.
There, sorry. There we go.
Don't worry, love. Cavalry's here.
Well, you can always take a look at the trailer. I didn't look into it because I heard terrible things about it.
The trailer. Oh.
They
Make Enola black or
this barn
something?
give you such a
Enola Holmes is a real
Oh, I know.
as a
it's
movie,
because
right?
Mycroft used an axe to shoot
TV
you
series,
out
I
of here.
believe.
It scarred you for life.
On Netflix.
But I enjoyed it.
Sorry, I'm just looking around. Just
Yeah, it would be
vegetation
back
and
here.
foliage. Oh, right here.
At least when I saw it, I thought it was back here that you were sitting around.
Call me the doctor. Doctor Who. He's like, call me the detective. The detective who? Exactly.
Tongue, smart boy.
Tongue. That was so bad. Oh my god. I don't know why. Like, okay, so I think in the very beginning she was like a little bit rough, and then
So,
she never really
okay,
just
whoa,
got
whoa,
into the
whoa,
swing
whoa,
of
whoa.
anything.
George, take a look at your book instead of just running around.
Tongue. Smart boy.
Do we have any mind palace on this place? Mother's love. No, we do not have anything currently with this.
Yo, anybody?
Okay, then try going to the mind palace. Try going to the mind palace and piece some stuff together. Actually, that might help us with this. So,
Oh yeah.
mother died tuberculosis and missing records. Nope. Never mind.
It says here these are medication for schizophrenia for Sherlock Holmes.
I wonder
I
what
actually
that
don't
could
remember any of my keys. What was the keys again? Let's see, walk. Why is caps lock walk? K-E-I. So Z is to check on things.
So where's the recall button? Total Recall button?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It just says try and carefully recall what happened that day with the policeman.
Oh yeah.
Do you have to
yeah, I don't know.
reconstruct what happened with the freaking wooden doll?
Oh. Maybe. That might be a good try, actually.
Donate.
No. Doesn't seem like it.
There's nothing to reconstruct?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Gonna ask me to try and fully recall what happened that day. Maybe I talked to John.
A manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
I'm trying to solve my past here, John.
Yeah.
John, I gotta get back to the past.
Alright, Jack.
I feel like it's me that's terrible at finding things. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing nearby here.
It's only like half paying attention.
I've been half paying attention to your guys' conversation.
The fact that... okay, whoa. So you went to the door. John asked me to try and fully recall...
Oh,
what
here it
happened that
is.
day with the policeman. Oh my god, this shit again.
Jesus.
You need to stop running around so much and missing, like, what's exactly...
No, I couldn't see the thing. This thing.
Because you always
Like,
run
it's
around
hard
and flick
to-
the camera so much instead of taking a second to breathe and take a look. You do
No,
this in
it's just
every
hard
game,
to. It's just hard to see it.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why
though.
he was
Especially
here.
when you move the
I'm
camera
pretty
around
sure
so
he
much.
brought
You
something
do this
else
in
with
every
him
game.
too.
Yeah, you do.
remember
You
what
do
it
kind of
was?
like frantically turn and look everywhere.
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky.
It's a gun.
It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
There's a
What?
child.
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Is Watson a childhood friend?
He's your childhood imaginary friend.
Yes.
No, in the
Yes,
books.
now I remember. It was a letter.
No.
That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha!
A what?
In we go.
Jeez. Chaise longue. You mean it? I feel like a Hmong now. I thought it was Chase Lounge.
I think it is
Home
called a Chase
sweet
Lounge.
home, Sherry.
Then what did he say?
Hey, this is the
Chaise
luggage
longue.
we brought from London, isn't it?
French?
I don't know. Maybe he was just being fancy.
You know that thing with the ash on the door that blocked your entry? That reminds me of like so many other games where you have to complete like there's like you could imagine black vines or some shit
Yeah,
Covering
it's
the
like
way.
folklore.
and then like you solve some sort of mental block and then bang they go away.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
What else is there?
Man, I've been playing some Hell Let Loose lately. I think it's pretty good. I haven't played many realistic war games. I haven't played any realistic war games, but I like this one.
Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Seeger, Moorland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. Oh, it is 1800s. Really late 1800s. Wow. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10. So he would be 18 or 20 by now. Oh wait, it's 10 years apart, so it would be 20. Though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor, Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. In spite of her feeble constitution of body so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the consciousness of a saint, and the wit of satirist.
It's conscientiousness.
Oh, okay. Specialist in ancient objects,
the-
she became the authority on authenticity.
You're welcome out there, all you ESL readers.
Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. Cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Rather suspicious, mate. Boy,
In
God.
it.
In it. Boy, mate, how you figure I'm British?
There a mind palace thing here?
Imagine Sherlock Holmes never actually met an Irish person, and he's just like racistly assuming that that's what Irish people sound like.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
SJ? I don't understand.
Sherlock and John.
Oh. Yeah, that is pretty bad. I mean, even I knew not to freaking carve into the railing.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
That is pretty whack.
Railings are really expensive. Fuck.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
There's no mind palaces around here.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Another one. Another one. Yeah, everything in here is like kind of bumped.
Yeah. I thought there would be more, you know, like mystery on mystery on mystery, but this feels more...
Maybe as you progress through the game, you'll unlock more doors.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That might be true.
It feels this game really does break the concept of a point and click adventure game, though, that's for sure. Well, then again, this wasn't really a point and click adventure game to begin with.
It's like
It has shooting in it. It's no longer a point and click adventure game.
You point and click to shoot. Easy.
Wow, got him. Bet you think you're real smart.
Is there any more, you know, like spooky ghost circles to look at the past with? Or
That's what I was trying to find, but there was like none nearby here. And when I went upstairs to this one, I thought there would be one like right here or something, but no, none at all.
You know, what's the point of giving you a compass in this game?
And it
To be
doesn't do
honest,
shit.
If you're, I mean, I guess there's navigation on the map, but I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be something later where it's like, oh, we're gonna find something pointing north, and then you go there and have to look north. But like if you put a compass in a game, sometimes I sort of expect that they're gonna put marks on it in order to help you navigate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it just didn't.
Soon after we left Cordona, some of our manor's furniture was sold at a public auction. Seems unlikely, but perhaps we can locate what was lost among the wares of local traders.
It's been like, what, 10 years? You're a 20-year-old? 25-year-old? What?
20.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Fuck.
According to one of the memories or the letters that we were reading, it says that at the age of 10 is when Violet Holmes passed away.
Damn, you strike a good figure for a 20-year-old.
Oh, there's more stuff here.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
And is there anything I can check around here? No. Does that mean I'm done with this area? It feels lame.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
You guys have any suggestions?
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe. One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child.
You
like deja vu.
Seems like
Another memory
you'll be able to
incoming,
come
Sherry.
back here and open.
Strange. I struggle
other
to recall
places once
anything
you,
about the day we moved in. The
figure
only
some
detail
stuff
I'm
out.
sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
Oh. Is there a circle somewhere? Oh. This definitely feels... it's kind of interesting.
Kind of a weird game, but yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah.
So you already saw the railing there. That's where you carve your names, right?
Yeah. It says there's a new memory, but like, I stood here and heard rain noises because of these two objects, the two umbrellas here. But my question is, when I stood here, yeah, exactly, right? There, it doesn't show it really obviously. I would assume it was going towards here or something like that.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Maybe upstairs? Or to the back. Maybe it's to the back.
Look in that room.
Which one? This one?
In that back room. That back room. Oh no, it really is not here. But...
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I wish it was a little bit more obvious. Even if I stood somewhere for a very long time, I didn't see it.
Yeah, go here. Look here. No. Wow.
Do I go outside?
What's in the back upstairs? Did you already check that?
Yes, I did, but I didn't check it after the current situation. So it was meant to be maybe here? No.
What the?
John just
Damn it,
teleports.
John. Yeah, I would try going outside.
Nope. 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 Back inside.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Hmm. And none of these are very helpful at all. Oh. John asked me to remember our first day on Cordona. Oh, I guess this is the one that I'm supposed to be doing now. Oh. Oh.
What is
You
it?
need to actually like select it.
Yeah. See what I mean?
my
By like, I did
God.
not understand and...
That's
There was
alright.
always a hat
Wonderful.
on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
There we go.
Those giant luggages.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
You are imagination. You're an imagination, John.
Yes.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Gotta change it.
I know.
The
It's
day we
just,
first came to Cordona.
It says Mycroft had to deal with the things, and
Yeah,
you
he had to
helped
deal
your
with-
mom.
Yeah. So who's the old man then?
Unknown, yeah.
that's Mycroft.
But this snap is
Well,
so
that's Mycroft
annoying.
now.
There we go. Now that's us.
Is this Mycroft?
That
No,
one
that's
is
you.
Mycroft there. No, Mycroft was older. You're a kid at this point in time.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, I'm looking at the stream.
Validate. Validate. No.
Ugh.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just checking, like, what's around here.
Yeah,
Try
they're both
validating
bad.
that.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
What's with tuberculosis again?
You die? I don't know. Can't really say.
If I remember correctly, it's something to do with weak lungs or something.
Okay.
Due to the amount of dust that you have breathed in from living in a city that's very dusty, kind of thing.
Okay.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with the luggage when he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up. He commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has
Tuberculosis.
Oops, my bad. For some reason, that was really hard for me to say. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing.
I just realized Sherry is Sherlock. Is a pet name for Sherlock.
You just realized?
No, I knew he was referencing Sherlock when he said Sherry, but I didn't understand the connection.
It's
to the
stuffy
name
in
Sherlock.
here, isn't it? John,
Okay.
are you all right? I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Oh, he's getting hurt from the memories.
The healthier you get, the more he disappears.
When I take my schizo, Sherlock took his schizophrenia medication.
Yeah, but like Sherlock, S.H. Sherlock and S.H. Airy.
It's like traveling 10 years into the
Yes,
past
I get
with a
it.
single step.
I don't know, man.
Oddly satisfying. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Scary teeth.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now. Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
That's a big ass
I
cricket
can't believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. The first chemical laboratory I ever made.
Yeah, good to know how I've missed
almost
the
makes it
circular
against
thing in my jiggies. It's based on...
Your active quest?
Yeah, I guess.
Coal dust from
Ace,
Miner's End,
book
sandy
thing.
dirt from the old city. We scoured the
Say that
island
again?
top to bottom.
The
for
case
soil
books
samples.
stuff.
Yeah. It's based on your active case, I guess.
Yeah, he needs to
Yeah.
actually turn on his active, like, case book thing.
Right, okay.
Which is, like, kind of crazy.
Yeah, because you can miss so much, because there's so much information in there that you sometimes click on the wrong thing and you just never will find it.
A
Which is kind of
magnificent
crazy.
tool made for a spurious purpose,
Okay.
staring into the sky. I've definitely
There you
found
go,
better use
Jono.
for
That's
it.
probably why I missed it, because it
mean
never showed
for
up until I,
spying on
I
people?
clicked on it.
Yeah, I take it back. I was wrong when I said that it was because you're messing around everywhere.
Interesting. What's that over there?
That's a weird ass friggin'.
Eee.
Looks like it has a key.
This
It's a
doorknob has a
doorknob.
cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
Oh, it's a key
That
doorknob.
definitely
One of
looks like
those
a key.
things. Oh, those are
Let's
so
poke
cool.
around and see if
I
we
love
can
those
Never
type
heard
of
of a
things.
book on my
key
table.
doorknob.
Robinson Crusoe?
I can
Wait.
still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Is that a
Nerd.
Okay, anyways. It says the Mind Palace has something for me. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of How do you say it again?
Tuberculosis?
Wow. For some reason, my tongue can't seem to say that word.
Yeah.
I'm
Our-
surprised.
Our father can't
Look at this,
say
John.
aluminum,
Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin?
or he can't say
Never had a proper
aluminum,
opportunity.
aluminium.
Such
any kind of way you want to say it. He just can't say it. He always says it aluminum num or something like that.
Aluminum or something. Yeah.
Aluminum or something.
Wait, what? Missing records and friendly neighbor. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. You may know something.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Who the heck is VR?
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Is there anything else I missed?
What is VR?
Virtual reality? I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes, when he was playing cops and robbers, this is his.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
I guess there's nothing else.
Is there another memory with this room to maybe look at or not?
Oh, there is.
There we go.
There we go.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
You're trying to look for something for the doorknob.
Oh.
In the Sherlock movie with Robert Downey, didn't he do the same thing? He shot the wall a bunch to write something?
He?
In the movie.
I don't remember. I would have to watch it again.
Either in the first or second
My
movie.
small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
What do you do for a living? What is Sherlock? Is Sherlock
Still has a faint odor of
professional
tobacco.
investigator
One of the few
for a
things on
living
this
in
island that smell like home.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Made of cherry
He's a
wood.
private
Father's
investigator.
favorite.
Hey!
Made of cherry wood, belonged to Sherry's late father, Seeger Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock's taken his father's pipe with him, a sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
Why didn't she want you to take it?
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Not sure.
She didn't want you to smoke.
Pipes are pretty cool, you know. There's a lot of thought and design that goes into it.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
It's Mycroft being like, dickhead, hey.
The asshole. Guess how I knew
Somebody's
you'd
knocking
be
on the door.
here.
Okay.
Same way I always know.
I am going to end it.
Goodbye, Game Elsa.
Sorry, what? This game is interesting. It's just the open world and finding things can be really irritating, and I really don't like this book thing. Because you have to pin things to find things out, and it's kind of annoying. A little bit annoying. But I mean, I'll just try to play it again. We'll try to play it again next week and then decide if we get into dead ends again. But it has been interesting because it's well, one is about Sherlock's past more than Sherlock himself. And your guys' conversation is just as interesting, talking about MMA history and.
Yeah, we're kind of going off topic, but whatever.
This is like when we were playing what is that one? The Call of the Sea or something, where you're that woman who turned into a fish.
But that one was more interactive because you can find the puzzles right away, and that shows the thing right away. This one's more like,
But
well,
in
it's a story rich.
In between the puzzles, we were just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is a bit like, what the heck are we doing sometimes?
Yeah.
A lot of the times.
As you're just walking around, I kind of space out. This It's like,
I do
oh,
like
you
this
know,
atmosphere though. Like this really dusty home manor and kind of looks like it's been burnt-ish. It doesn't look like it's burnt.
It's not burnt. It's not burnt.
It's just, I guess it's just dirty.
It's old, I think, because you wear your shoes on it.
Yeah, that's true. It's very dirty, and I love this texture. It's just like kind of.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's okay. It's just me being nerdy now. Yeah, no, it's pretty interesting.